Hey YouTube, it is Easy Prepper 101, and today in this video we're actually going to be making some more paper logs. We got a great response from the how-to video and doing the test burn. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to take the suggestions that we've gotten from everyone. So as you can see, we have 2 full buckets because we're going to be doing a few different ones. So right now we're just going to quick add the water. Throw this other one. As you can definitely see, those are stacked very high, but once you add the water, it kind of compresses it down. We're just gonna kind of compress them, get them down. Gonna let this soak for about 4 days, and then we're gonna make the logs in the next step here. All right guys, it has been 3 days. We've had the paper with the water. What we ended up doing was, for timing purposes, we emptied the water out of them. So we're gonna do 1 bucket with the sawdust, 1 bucket with some wood shavings. As you can see, we have it already on the table, ready to go, so we're not wasting your time. So got the sawdust in there, as you can see. And as you can see, we have a mixture of some small, bigger sticks we're going to be mixing up. So, here, what we'll do, just kind of mix this up. You can see it is getting a little dusty, but good amount of sawdust on there, as you can see. Definitely, I think, this could be a good one, so we'll have to wait and see after we make them. So, got the sawdust one. And we have the sticks. We're going to be a little careful so we don't injure ourselves, so just be careful. And if you are going to do this, make sure you have some safety glasses, or if you want to use some gloves, go ahead. Now, some people are going to ask, why didn't you put the sticks and the sawdust in right away? Well, I wasn't sure. This is all about being practice, trial and error. So if we get a good burn out of these, then we know. But if we don't get a good burn, then the next batch we'll do, we'll add the sawdust, we'll add the twigs on there, and see what happens. So you can see, nice and mixed up. All right. The first brick we're going to do is the one with the sawdust, and what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 different types. We're going to do a small brick, then we're going to do a large brick. But for timing purposes of this video, we're just going to do 1 brick and then show you how many bricks we get after we get done. So we're going to do the small brick first. It's definitely a lot cleaner this time because In the very first video, we had the water in it, we didn't strain it, so this time we strained it, so there's not a big mess like what we had last time. So now we're going to see how this looks. So not too bad. It's a little big, it's the bigger one that we did, but now we're going to stop the video and going to see how many more we can get. Alright guys, as you can see, we have a really small, kind of a small one, kind of a medium small one, then a kind of almost a regular size, and then almost a full size. So out of that batch we were able to get 4 of the sawdust logs, and now we're going to go to the twigs one. Alright guys, as you can see, we have our twigs and shavings. So we're going to, like we did with the sawdust one, we're going to do the first log first, and then we will do a time lapse like we did in previous episodes of how they form. So the only thing I recommend is when you're doing with the shavings of the woods, if you're doing twigs, is make sure you're very careful with your hands and your eyes so you don't injure yourself. Go slow, you're not in a rush, you don't want to, you know, it's not a race, so just being safety. And just remember, this is all about seeing how you can adapt, you know, in the wilderness or life. And sorry if you heard my dog whining, we had to put him inside for this, so sorry about that guys. Trying to be professional, but it's kind of hard when you have your dog looking at you like, I want to come outside. Maybe one of these days we'll put one of the dogs in the video. Just have to wait, have to ask what Mrs. Easy Prepper thinks. So as you can see, the twigs and that are kind of intertwined, got some at the end for good light, so be kind of curious when these do dry in a while. So now we're going to do the time-lapse video for the rest of them. Alright guys, as you can see, we were able to pretty much replicate what we did for the sawdust. We were able to get 4, one with the kind of the wood chips, wood shavings in there. So you see we have almost pretty much a full size, 3/4 of a size. This would probably be the medium size for there, so we will actually swap them. And good to go. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got them side by side where we have the 4 sawdust and 4 with the wood chips and the twigs. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show you where we're going to be putting these for the next week to see how they are. Going to put them in our shed that we did the video maybe a month or 2 ago about when we built it. But we're going to put those in there. With it being summertime, should hope kind of make these dry a little bit quicker. So what we'll do is we'll do a week by week basis, kind of like an update, just to kind of do a quick update on how they're doing with the drying process. I'm predicting these are probably going to go about a month to 2 months, so we'll probably do a test burn maybe at the end of August. So thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, and follow me at Easy Prepper 101 at the Twitter, and we'll catch you guys down the road. See ya.